I find myself in a bit of a dilemma here for Hell in a Cell Sunday. I just really don't give a fuck about this show. Now, I know a lot of people will sit there and want me to watch and give them my thoughts on what happened, how the show was executed, how the matches were, how storylines were advanced, concluded, begun, what it means down the road, all of that. But man, I just really don't give a fuck about this show. I just really don't. I mean, every week I just find myself getting further and further removed emotionally from the WWE product. I mean, I'm already there with TNA, long since been there with ROH. It's close to happening with the WWE. I mean, this shit is bad. This was supposed to be a whole new era. This was going to be the reality era. Well, it's reality era, right? And the reality is that this shit is still terrible. It's still more of the same old shit. As far as I know right now, we've got 7 announced matches for this show. And this card to me is incredibly underwhelming. I know there is no doubt in my mind that if I didn't already have the WWE Network subscription that I frankly only utilize to watch the pay-per-views to review on this channel, and B, didn't do this channel, I guarantee I wouldn't be watching Hell in a Cell on Sunday. There's no question about that. I mean, just look at this card. The Bella Bitch Brawl, where the loser has to be the other Bella Slut's assistant for a month. I mean, this feud is just bad. And you know it got bad because the WWE completely and totally pulled the rug out from under it and gave it the typical Divas feud treatment. I mean, they had to realize. I mean, I guess it was one of those things they started it for whatever damn reason, so they had to see it all the way through. I mean, but this is just dumb. So that insinuates that you're going to sit there and still have them kind of feuding leading up to Survivor Series, surely leading up to some big, massive schmaz Divas tag match. It'll probably be the only 5-on-5 traditional match we'll get on the entire fucking show. I mean, this is Brie mode versus bionic boobies. I don't give a fuck about this match. Then, the Divas title match. You got the not anti-diva versus not CM Punk. Yeah, instead of trying to give us a really compelling, interesting feud, it just comes across as another lame-ass Divas or mid-card feud in the WWE, and I now have zero interest in seeing Paige versus AJ Lee wrestle. I don't have any interest in this whatsoever. I don't like what they've done with either one of these two fucking characters. And there's a segment of the audience that absolutely loves these two girls. So why not try to do cool, good, interesting, non-diva, non-shitty shit with them? It's terrible. The tag title match. How many times have I had to see the Usos and Goldust and Stardust touch in 6-man tags and shit? Again, no interest in seeing this fucking tag title match. This is a shame. Because the Usos are big time merch movers in the WWE right now. Look it up, it's true. You've got Goldust, you've got Stardust. You've got 2 really good tag teams. There should be a featured match on this show. There should be a kick-ass match on this show. Probably still will be a kick-ass match on this show. But I still have zero fucking interest in seeing it. And then the real headline match from the WWE's perspective, the match that I'd be absolutely floored, flummoxed, and stunned if it wasn't the main event at this point, is the Breakfast Club brawl inside of Hell in a Cell between John Cena and Randy Orton. A common complaint, typical complaint about the WWE, and rightfully so, is that it's always the same old shit, same old shit. Well, if there's ever been an example of same old shit in the WWE over the past many years, it's John Cena and Randy Orton wrestling again, main eventing on another pay-per-view again. I have a zero interest in this for so many reasons. Too numerous to name here, and too little desire to name them. You should already know why I don't want to fucking watch this match. From a fan like myself, from my standpoint, your pay-per-view's in trouble when you have 2 real featured marquee matchups, and the one of the 2 featured marquee matchups I not only have zero interest in, I won't watch. I'm not watching John Cena versus Randy Orton at Hell in a Cell. I'm just not. And then you throw the stipulation on there that the winner of this match gets a future title shot against fucking Lesnar. Oh, Christ almighty. God help us all if the WWE actually did bother trying to send Orton at Lesnar at a time when they're trying to turn him babyface, so that way when Lesnar comes back, Lesnar instantly becomes the bigger babyface. He goes from being a special attraction to really not being much of an attraction to becoming the wrong attraction. Then you're back to a situation where Orton's trying to be a face and he's fucking getting booed and oh shit. And then we don't even need to go down the Cena path to know what the fuck happened. I have lukewarm interest in Big Show versus Rusev at this point. I have some interest, honestly, I do a little actually, in Sheamus versus The Miz for the U.S. title, and that has a lot to do with what they've done with The Miz, and in particular, Damien Sandow. I mean, at this point in time, I hope they continue with this and get to the point where Miz and Sandow will actually have a one-on-one match at WrestleMania where you have Sandow go over and you begin a face run for Sandow afterwards. So I actually have some interest. Think about this. This shit is so bad that Sheamus versus The Miz is one of the two matches that I'm actually kind of looking forward to on this show. Just think about that for a second. But to me, the only match that I really truly give a fuck about, the one match that I actually think is worthy of pay-per-view here, the one match that I think is the top unanimous draw here, no question about it, the match that has the most going for it heading into it, the match that is most likely to deliver when it actually happens, has to be Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins inside of Hell in a Cell. You know, on the one hand, I've said my piece before about how this match must main event. It needs to main event. It has to main event. WWE can't possibly be that stupid to not have it main event. Fans can't possibly be that stupid to justify and argue against this match main eventing or emphasize that it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's a big fucking deal. It is a big fucking deal. Because this is going to be the match that nothing can fucking follow. How stupid will the WWE be if this match goes on first? Or even if it goes buried in the middle of the fucking card. This is the match that should close. They call it the main event for a reason. Because it's the main event! The real main event of Hell in a Cell, at least in my mind, is Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. In a way, honestly, now that I think about it, because I have such lukewarm interest in this pay-per-view and really don't want to watch it, I almost, in a way, kind of hope that they open the show with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And the reason I say that is because as soon as they do that, I can watch and enjoy what I'm sure will be a great match with a screwy finish of some kind. And then I could turn off the rest of the pay-per-view. I could come record some stupid-ass rant video that will get a reaction. And I can go on and enjoy the rest of my Sunday night, go to bed somewhat early, and get ready for work Monday morning. So at this point in time, I almost kind of hope, in my own sick sadistic way, that Ambrose versus Rollins does open the show. Because then I know that'll be the only match that I watch on the show. And if it mid-cards, then whenever that match happens, that will probably be right after that when I stop watching the pay-per-view. The only way I will actually consume the entire Hell in a Cell pay-per-view on Sunday, the only way I will watch this entire show from beginning to end, whether I want to or not, is if Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins is the main event, is the last match of the night. My jump-off point is basically Ambrose Rollins. Because anything after that, I don't give a fuck about. I'm just keeping it real. And if I don't give a fuck about it, why bother watching it? And I encourage a lot of you to do the same damn thing. Don't watch Cena versus Orton if it's going to main event. Don't watch the stupid Divas matches. Don't watch Big Show versus Rusev. Maybe you could watch Sheamus versus Miz. Maybe not. You know, it's up to you. But Ambrose versus Rollins, that's the jump-off point. As soon as that match happens, everybody should go have a good night. That's the way I look at it. So, like I said, WWE, fuck it at this point. Either put it on last and force me to sit through the entire show, or put me out of my misery early, let me watch Ambrose and Rollins, enjoy that match, and then I can go on and enjoy my night. Because I can almost be guaranteed at this point in time that if I tried to watch this entire pay-per-view on Sunday, I most certainly am not going to enjoy the show, and I'm not going to enjoy my night, and I'm not going to enjoy the thought looking back on that I wasted 3 hours watching this crap.